talking about hype cycles, disruption is always the word that gets thrown around and misused in many ways. But if I use the word disruption from the standpoint of a change agent,
Yep.
how are you affecting companies like Numerics, who's an OpenFin partner, and we're delivering our software through OpenFin? How is empowering companies like mine changing our partner structure? How is it changing our mindset for UI and UX experiences within this broken browser experience?
Yeah. So I like that word empowerment, right, and enablement. Innovation isn't always about disruption. We see what we're doing at OpenFin is very much bringing that same app infrastructure that we have on in the consumer world, bringing that to the desktop and accelerating innovation. Now, the way that it applies to Numerics and other firms that use OpenFin is that previously you had to choose between either I've got a web application that's easy to deploy, but it's stuck in a web browser, or I've got a thick application that's really, really, really hard to install, but I've got the end user experience that I want. Right? What is that end user experience? Well, I can have multiple windows. Right? I can make the windows as small or large as I want. I can minimize them if I need to. Right? So all of that screen real estate is scarce, and the ability to allow the end user to customize and have things pop up and push at the appropriate time is critical. So as a provider of these applications, you don't want to have to compromise, right? You want fast deployment and you want incredible end user experience. And the third thing you want is, ideally, you want your application to be embedded and interoperate in the end user's workflow, right? Increasingly, the end users are using lots of different applications to do their work. So some of that includes internal applications they've built, and increasingly it also includes third-party applications, right? So your ability as a provider of an app to have that app instantly interoperate with everything else an end user has is incredibly powerful, and it's how you get adoption of your product in a completely different way than has been previously possible.